This is my Whitman speech of what freedom means to me. When I think of freedom, I think of how everyone has the ability to be free, to do anything that they dream of. Freedom grants women rights that other countries do not, such as like wearing what they want to, going places without a male accompanist, and even being considered something other than property. Freedom lets us have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of press. Finally, freedom means that we aren't forced to follow people in higher ranks, like in caste systems. When freedom comes to mind, some think about the freedom that women have. In America, women have the rights to wear what they want. They can eat what they want. They can talk like they want. And they can even go places they want without a male guardian or having to cover themselves from head to foot. In some other countries, some women don't have these rights. Some women have to wear clothes that cover their entire body, with skirts to the ground and full head shawls. We have freedoms that other countries don't. Imagine you have to have a man to go with you anywhere, even the front yard. Imagine having to eat a certain food all the time. Imagine not being able to speak how you want. This is why freedom is great for women. It gives them rights. It allows them to do what they want and as they choose, without many restrictions, unlike some other countries. Another thing that comes to mind when thinking of freedom is freedom of religion. In America, we are allowed to think how we want and pray how we want to. With that ability, we're able to follow any religion of our choosing. We can be Catholics, we can be Lutherans, we can be Greek Orthodox, or even has polytheistic beliefs. We can worship who we want to worship, without the government trying to stop us from following anyone who we want to. In other countries, such as North Korea, this wouldn't be possible without the freedom of our country. Next, something else that comes to mind when thinking of freedom is freedom of the press. Freedom of the press lets us describe how we truly feel about anything we would like to in this society. It lets us write about other countries and their problems without many restrictions. It even lets us write about the problems in our society, which is a very big thing in this society because most countries don't even let them write about their own country. It lets us write about politics, government flaws, and or their mistakes. Freedom of the press lets us describe how we truly feel about this country. It lets people write how they want to, not how they are forced to. Finally, we have freedom in most things, without people stopping us. In America, we have the right to do what we please. We can play outside, talk to people of different races, colors, genders. In other countries, some people have to do exactly what the government tells them to do. They have to follow every planned out step the government has chosen. While in America, you can choose your own steps. You can be how you want to be. People can do what they want to, anytime, anywhere. Other places may not let you even go outside at a certain time of day. Other places may not even let you talk to someone in a higher class than you. People in other classes in some places have more power over you, and they can make you do what you want, but not in America. In conclusion, when I think of freedom, I think of how everyone has their own rights, how people are able to say what they want in the press, how they can talk how they want and not get sentenced to death, how women are able to speak out, wear what they want, talk how they want, not be considered property. This is what freedom means to me, that all people are treated equally. And if anyone doesn't have freedom, then freedom has no meaning. Freedom means that everyone is equal, and that is what freedom means to me.